Wait a minute, that's Greg. There's Greg. Hooray! I'm on the island. These are our first shots of Willis. The guy's going to be coming up this walkway here from the shore. The noise in the background is the generators in there. Something that looks like an A3. Where we've anchored out there. A transceiver. And Greg there's the Ariga Bay. Hi. Hi. What's your name?
At least until it's played a couple of times. Is that where you want it?
Pretty close. Whoa! That's it. What do you call that bird I'm looking at here? A red-footed booby. Hi. Can I see the color of your feet? You got red feet, don't you? What did you say? The red ones are in the trees and the blue ones are on the ground.
Now, I'm not certain whether the blue bill or the greenish bill is the male or the female.
Hi. Do you have a name? How old would these birds be?
They'd be about a bit over 12 months. You know,
Something less than 12 months.
yeah, around about 12 months. So once they get the more definite markings, they'll pair off. They're red-footed.
Red feet again because they're in the tree.
Yeah,
It's kind of like it got a pink near its cheek.
they'd be 2 or 3 months old at that stage. And adults, you know, they're constantly on the go, going out and coming back with food for them. They get little garfish, squid, all sorts of small fish. They're quite tame.
So the red ones you'll always find in the trees, and they.
You'll find them on trees, and these are the ground nesting ones. They're called blue-footed boobies. They're more of a greenish blue.
Well, your weather get bummed out?
Come on. The OIC speaking here.
Uh-huh.
Only laid one egg.
So she's not prepared to leave it.
No, they've not. I don't think this one will be too far off hatching actually. But yeah, but they've got two. When you she's not going to do that. Of course, a decent old beak on them.
Yeah. Camera all the way up. What you see there is a weather balloon. That sucker is a weather balloon. Let me zoom in. Dave is using this to support a full quarter wavelength vertical on 160. The bottom of that sucker is down here. Way up. Where the hell did it go?
Get that in there on the microphone.
Where'd it go? I gotta find this weather balloon again. There it is. That supports a full quarter wavelength vertical on 160. Dave is going to load that sucker up on 160 meters and operate at sunset on 160 on a full quarter wave vertical. He's doing the radial system now. Here's the transmission line here in the picture. And there's the balloon. This is a vertical that Dave has never worked before. We're here on Willis Island where it's a weather station. And we now have a weather balloon holding a full quarter wave vertical up in the air for 160 meters. If anybody doesn't believe that Dave is doing his best to get on 160, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And there's the element. We're putting a tuner here at the bottom. But this is a vertical radiator for 160 meters. All the way up to this weather balloon. A full quarter wavelength on 160. Beautiful island. In contrast to Mellish Reef, by the way, there's the Ariga Bay. Let me show you that again before I start this little tour. There's the boat we're staying on. There's the Ariga Bay out there in the, oh wait a minute, let me, oh shit. Focus. Ariga Bay. And Willis itself is a very beautiful island. In contrast to Mellish Reef, Willis has shrubbery, trees, buildings, humans. There's the generator shed where there's 3 generators. There's one of the residents. There's 2 of the residents. These guys, there's 3 of the residents. There's only 1 more to go. The population of the island is 4.
You got the commentary going there?
I am.
All we need is less wind.
You got the, and this is some bare asses. Guys.
Using for a 160 meter quarter wavelength vertical. And we'll follow the transmission line all the way down to the base over there. Have let us use some of their power. We're going to use our generator as well. I'm going to take you over here to the generator room. They use that for tracking the. There's our tri-bander that we're using. And somewhere up above that, another weather balloon. There's the radar for tracking the weather balloons. Some of their fuel. 2 of the 3 generators generate the power for the island. For the island, how to do this. There's the barbecue area, the main hut. Let me take you further over here. Bar lounge area, I'll take you in there later. It's a very small community, a population of 4 here on Willis. There's the freshwater domes. Now you saw those from the ship this morning. They contain all the fresh water for the island. There's the satellite receiver. Inside the bar. And there's Greg checking out the wall, making a hit. Does he find what he wants? You find anything there? If it's warm, it's because it's ours. Charlie cooking in a real kitchen.
Charlie, how come you keep going like this?
This is one of the neatest places to do DX from. Showing you some of the antennas here at Willis. It's a very beautiful island. There's a tri-bander we found here. We found this sucker, but it was seized and nobody was using it, so we're using it ourselves. We're rotating it manually, mind you. Where they launched the balloons from, the weather balloons, they make their own hydrogen. And the hydrogen-filled balloons, well, there's one of them up there that we're using right now for a 160-meter vertical. Brought on the boat here to Willis was a lawnmower. And as you can see, they went crazy right away and started cutting the grass. In the distance, you can see our setup. There's one of our tents, the tri-bander we found here. Let me zoom in on that. There's the one we found here. There in the distance is one of our own. And there's one of the operating tents. The other operating tent is in back of that tree. And of course there's our tri-bander and the one we found here. They cut all this lawn with the new lawnmower we brought them. Pretty amazing. It's a beautiful island. Beautiful island. Little birds. They can't fly, but they run all over the place. Those little birds, but they can't fly and they run all over the island. And they're very, very fast when they run. They're really fast. Trying to rotate an antenna. We're using the Armstrong rotation method here. Way in the distance, we have a butternut going up. Who's out there? Looks like Joe and Bruce and Greg putting up a butternut vertical. Good stuff. We've got 6-meter activity going on now. There is Dave Schmoker. For people who, I don't know what to tell, the 160 group in North America had better appreciate this guy. This sucker is going to the ends of the earth to get on 160 here from Willis Island. We don't have enough time to put the Manuka up. So he floated a weather balloon for a quarter-wave vertical and now he's laying the radials.
Rubber balloon?
There is the base. And this guy is going crazy on his, let me just show you, I'll run that thing up again if I can find the balloon. There's the line, way up. Where's the balloon? There it is. That he's running a quarter-wave vertical from that balloon. Where's the base? There he is. There's Dave Schmoker laying his ground radials now on the butternut. Use that on 40 and 80 tonight.
Okay.
There's our boat in the distance, the Ariga Bay. And in the foreground we have David working on his vertical. Absolute dedication. Another view of the island. There's a freshly mowed lawn. There's the tri-bander we talked about up there. And I think that's some of the island wildlife, I'm not sure. Who is that? That's Ian Willis. There's Ian Willis! Okay, what you just saw there was a rail. The first things I showed you were not rails, they were sandpipers. Let me spot some more rails. So this is, I'm looking at the north side of the island here.
Yeah, yeah. Right out to the north. And mid-Isle too.
And here's some more wildlife from the island.
Oh, real aerial dog fight. Nice spot of movement.
Uh-huh.
Wet bulb, maximum,
Okay.
minimum, thermograph, which is temperature over time,
Right.
and here hydrograph, which is humidity over time.
Okay. So you're not measuring any barometric pressure here yet?
Yeah, no, that's inside. That's
Okay.
all inside.
So this is all temperature?
This is all temperature. That's basically the backup for all on the roof. That's the radio silent system used in Canada. They put that in a couple of years ago, and there's a more advanced system of that to go in.
We'll use up that film somehow.
This one is a rail, and maybe we can catch them while taking a bath or something here in a minute. Hi. Am I disturbing you? What? Am I disturbing you? Come on, focus. There we go. Hi. Can I take your picture, please? Would that be okay? Yeah. Hi.